crafting in Marvel Future Revolution can get a little tricky, can get a little confusing. So in this video, we are talking all about crafting. What are the best things to craft? Where you should craft, and what are some of these traps to not fall into? And if you're ready for that, guys, find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Oh, what is up, Valley Maniacs? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin 76 channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you want to create more Marvel Future Revolution content, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know as soon as a new video is uploaded. And let's get into the game. We are talking all about crafting in Marvel Future Revolution. And I guess if we're talking about crafting, we got to start with this first area right here. We're talking about the workshop here. All the crafting is done in your main headquarters here. So you're gonna have to come to this headquarters section. So we'll start with this workshop here. Talk about all the stuff that you could do in this section. So this first crafting pieces is for your regional gear, all your regional gear. So this is where you could get the Sakaar costumes here and all this stuff that drops with those random enemies in Sakaar. You would take these sin particles that you're going to get from your special missions. So every day you're doing your special missions, you could get these sin particles, and these convergent particles and these crystallized convergent particles, you just get them from random things. So this is stuff you want to get here. This is some of the best gear in the game because this has extra stats. This regional gear is some of the most valuable. So we're going to do the same thing with Midgardia, with the Uru, with the Hydra America, and this Imperial combat uniforms. We also have New Stark City and Xandar. Xandar takes this glimmering stardust, and New Stark City takes this, what is this called? This is a superior ally. So what you're going to do, we already have 2 crafts in progress. You could unlock more slots to get more crafts at the same time, but usually what I'm doing, whenever I log in, I just go to Imperial costume, because we did unlock one of the pieces for the Hydra costume, and Hydra costume is very good for most characters. It has extra damage, has some extra piercing damage, which is appropriate for a lot of the characters out there. But I'm normally just do 2 at a time. I hit that 2 and I go craft, and it does that. Now, if you want to stop these crafts sooner than the allotted time that it gives you, you could spend that gold and get this stuff right away. Because the sin particles are so rare, I don't know if it's worth it to just speed this stuff up or to unlock more of these. Now, if there's a way that we could get more sin particles, not just from the special ops, then it might be worth doing more of these or unlocking these so you could craft more than one thing at a time. But as of right now, that's what you're going to get in this first tab here. All the regional pieces, they have an increased chance to get the regional pieces. Not guaranteed, very low chance. I've crafted pretty much since day 1 and have not gotten any regional pieces from this crafting. So very, very low chance, but it's still a chance. And even a chance at some of the best gear in the game, it's worth it. So do these as often as you can. As soon as you have sin particles, you could start to craft this stuff. Now, these mid-grade and high-grade damage enhancers, you got attack, defense. I guess you could craft these mid-range ones here, and I guess the high-grade ones you're gonna have to get in other places. But these just became active with the latest patch. They just became active in Omega War. So if you want to get some additional damage, defense, crit damage in your PvE section and in Omega War, this is the place to do it. I haven't done these that much. These may be a little more important in Omega War than I've originally thought. So yeah, we'll hold off on these, but you may want to do these for Omega War, but I usually avoid these. Now, this is an important one. You use these Convergem, your stable Convergem, crystallized Convergem a lot. And what you could do is with your unstable Convergem, at a 5-to-1 ratio, we could convert some of these. So let's do about 300 or so of this. Let's bring that up to 3. We just scroll this. So it's about 230, not quite 300, but just for the sake of time, let's convert some of that. And that goes into, converts the unstable to stable. And now what we're going to do is convert some of the stable to crystallized. And this is also at a 5-to-1 ratio. And there we go. We got some more of that stuff there. Now, in the beginning, especially on the non-Omega servers, you're going to want to get some of these pieces. your anti-convergence. What this is used for is your different areas of specialization. And just like these normal conversion, you got 3 different levels. So what this is going to do at this 5-to-1 ratio with shattered anti-conversion of fear, you can convert it at a 5-to-1 ratio to a flawless anti-conversion of fear. With 5 of those, you could convert them into those radiant anti-conversion of fears. So yeah. So that's the stuff. Oh, and 100% uptime on those in Omega Wars. On these, it's probably best to wait for those. I didn't know those 100% times, but yeah, this. Oh, I know what the 100% is. That was the response in the chat. So what you can do with these trait enhancers, if you're in Omega War, you could just use one like this by clicking this button, or you could click this auto use so that when one is finished, it's going to automatically use the next one. And that is where you get all this stuff. That is what you have in the workshop. All this anti-convergence, your normal convergence, your attack enhancers, and you have your gear that you could get. So let me just go into this hero section right here where you're going to use this specialization. You're going to use it here. I believe this does unlock at level 70. And we'll have a guide on this a little later. But this is where you're going to use all that convergence. As we look at this one right here, he's using some of this shattered. It's going to use some of this flawless, and then it's going to use, if we go to this section right here, it's going to use that radiant as well as we get the higher and higher levels. At the low levels, it pretty much just uses some of the lower stuff, the flawless and the first two. I can't remember the radiant one as well. All right, so let's move on to the next section, and that is the Convergence Box. Now, with these, sometimes you're going to get these particles to open these. You're going to get a lot of these things that you could convert in this section right here. So if you want to extract stuff, basically throughout all this times here, going through the campaign missions, you're going to pick up these little artifacts. You're going to take all of these artifacts and then put them and then get some of these particles here. And yeah, we got 2 of these synchronized particles. We could get something good. This is what I'm shooting for here. Sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you get worse stuff, and they're giving out some of these synchronized particles currently with this rocket event here. All right, so this is one of the things that we want, the costume one or the card one, and it is a card. All right, so that's what we got there. That is the Convergence Box. Not much to do there, but every now and then you're going to get those sin particles. You want to convert them and potentially get some good stuff. A lot of times you're getting weird stuff there. All right, next place we're going to go is the core synthesizer. That's the next one on there. And this is where you're going to upgrade your cores. Now, this is not guaranteed at the higher level. So we'll do a few of these here. We'll put on our 1-star cores. If you look at this is 100% to convert, and we're going to use some of this normal convergence here. So we do that. That's going to guaranteed upgrade to a level 2, although the colored you cannot choose. So if we put all greens here, again, we'll use that, spend that crystals, and it's going to guaranteed, because it is 100%, to go up to level 2. Not guaranteed to be that green one. That was just luck there. All right, now we're going to use 3 yellows here just because they're yellows. We're going to try to get some upgraded to level 3. It's only a 70% chance. There's a 30% chance this is going to fail and go and stay a level 2 piece. And the color, it may be yellow. It may be something different. So going to convert that. And do we get lucky? We do. And as you see, the color is random. So let's do this one more time. Let's do some of these here. And this is only a 50% chance though. So 50% chance of upgrading, 50% chance that we're losing pretty much 2 of these. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully we get lucky. The last time we did this on stream, we got 2 4-stars in a row, and then everything else failed. Oh, we got lucky with that one. All right. And I'm just out of curiosity, what is the chance? Only 20% chance of it working. That means 80% chance, 80% of the time it's going to fail. So that is where you get the cores. And of course, with your cores, you're going to equip these on your badges in your hero. If you want to manage your cores, these are the badges. These ones with a little yellow box in the corner, those are the ones you have equipped. You want to make sure that you have all of your cores equipped on these here. And then with these other ones here, these are the ones that are not equipped. You may want to use these badges for other characters that you are also building up. And then last but not least, we did the Convergence Box workshop, combined cores, the costume upgrades. All right, so we have this costume nano fusion here. I've not done any of these. You need to have your costumes at level 6 in order to get them. And then to fuse them, I believe you need another level 6. But for these, you're going to use the same thing. Now, what I'm choosing to upgrade, you definitely don't want to unlock some of these. So this is that piece, that Hydra piece that we got. Keep this locked. You don't want to make that mistake of unlocking these regional pieces accidentally. But I'm upgrading the rest of these. And the way I choose to upgrade the rest of these is just based on the visual look. The stats, at a certain level, you're only going to want to get, you know, the highest star as possible. You know, at low levels, it's going to be 2 stars. When you build up your character a little more, 3 stars, 4 stars. I'm working on my first 6-star piece, but 5 stars on the rest of them. So, yeah. So when you get that, what you're going to do, and the way I choose these pieces, which ones to upgrade, is just the ones that I like the visual look for. So I like that new Marvel Now costume, so I'm gonna choose to upgrade this with some other pieces. These are some Marvel Now shields, but I want to see if I can get another helmet. There we go. And it's gonna either be the same color, different color, but it's gonna be the same suit here. It's gonna go up to level 3. We saw the stats there earlier, and boom, let's see. Hopefully we get another color. It's not gonna matter as far as the stats, but just visual to make our characters. Oh, and it's the exact same one. I hate when that happens. Sometimes you get other colors. And then what I do to normally check on that, I go to this character here, that section there. I go to customize. If there's a red dot there, then I know I got another color. But yes, as we see, if we got one of these other Marvel Now helmets, it would have been a different color. But we have this red one here. That's basically the guide to crafting everything in Marvel Future Revolution. Before we end this video, chat, any other questions? Any other stuff? Yes, cores go on to badges. Yes, so just to clarify, that was a question in chat. So let me clarify that again. So what you could do, when you go to your badges here, you could manage your badges from this section here. So you could go here, manage your badges here, pick what is the best one. We have the best one equipped there, but if you want to go to manage your cores, you could also go to the manage core section from this there. All right, but I think that's all there's some other questions that I'm seeing in chat, but I think those are all the questions about Future Revolution. So that means that is it for this video, and I hope this helps you guys that have questions about crafting things into headquarters. And you know, there's some of the traps that you might fall into with crafting. So hope this helps. Hope I see you next time on the ValleyFlyin 76 channel, and I hope I see you next time on the Valley Club in the morning. We stream every weekday morning, Strike Force, then Future Revolution. And if you want to get more Strike Force content, make sure you go to the main ValleyFlyin channel. And this is where we're posting on the Future Revolution. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Give me that Hulk fist bump. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. ValleyFlyin in the Valley Club. Out.